Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we're going to start a new game. We're going to take you guys through the whole adventure of building your own little creative city, and I think we will start with either Barrier Island or, you know what, let's go with Tampier. Let's go next. No. We'll start with that, I guess, for now. We can always switch later. No tutorials. We're not going to do left-hand traffic, natural disasters. I don't think we're going to play with those on. We're not going to do it. We'll go through the standard unlock. Something that we need to try and do, or something that I need to try and do, is learn how to play this game from a different perspective. I'm not coming at this from Cities 1, where I'm going to build a big realistic city and then let it kind of grow out into suburbs and other little mini cities and kind of go for that. I love playing for that realism, right? But Cities 2 plays different, so we need to put that stuff aside. And let's see maybe what we can do with doing something a little different. Here's our starting tile. Let's take a look. Oh, of course, we can't zoom out and look at that anymore, eh? We have pretty decent looking land. Not too bad. Of course, we have to come in here and do some terraforming. Always priority number one. Come in terraform. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start with our terraforming tool. We're going to have some level terrain. And we can start by just grabbing this here. Okay. We got power. We got water. Next, we're going to need some housing. I think for now we can just go with bucket filling kind of areas around here. And as for our commercial spaces, I think we're going to have to marquee tool this. I want to be very particular with where we have our commercial. I think it'll be just... I might go a little less. Let's get like a little spot here maybe. I think we can bucket fill back there for now. And we can... Hold on. Maybe we don't get too big, do we? Let that fill in for now, like that. And then come over here into our... We could do a water pumping station in the future over there, but for now I think we should be okay. I definitely want to do some industrial out here. Go ahead, some of that. As simple as that. Let's go ahead and hit play and let this kind of grow in and see how this takes us. I think it's speed up our simulation here. Probably connect that, shouldn't we? Yeah, we think we're going to need a little bit of work with these cranes. Might be a little unnecessary. But here we are. In our city that we're going to have to think of a name of, which I would very much appreciate your help with picking a name for this town. For now, we've got Holloway. Seems to be it. We don't have anything with our city economy yet. But I definitely want to lower our expenses on things like water, electricity. Alright, we're seeing some demand come in for our commercial here. We can come in back into here. And let's go ahead and fill something like that. A little bit larger here. And let's go ahead and come in a little large over here too. Get some more large-scale homes coming in over there. And same thing with our little neighborhood we built over here. Let those come in. Oh, we're not connected. Forgot where bridges leave us disconnected from our utilities. There we go, our high street's coming in. And there we go, our first milestone. We unlocked our loan limit, our map tiles, budgets, statistics, some row housing, better roads, and healthcare, garbage management. And we also got 1 development point, 3 expansion permits. Let's go ahead and slow down our simulation just a little bit. Let's get into our budget. And immediately, we can't get into services, so never mind. We'll leave that. I want to make sure we are not wasting too much money off the hop, even though we are burning a little bit. It's not too bad. Let's get into some row housing. Right away. I'm feeling we're going to put some row housing right down here. What's that? Let's go with this. like that. Kind of have a little row housing neighborhood, I guess, here. Yeah, I think I'll have a little pathway that'll come up and along. Like this. Okay. That's better. There we are. As you see, our demand is coming in again for that commercial. Let's take a look at our development points. So we need 2 points for parking areas. I think we'll go advanced road services for now then. Go with that. Which will unlock things like our traffic lights and other things like that. So immediately I want to get into this and cut some of these silly crosswalks. We also want to get rid of these traffic lights here. No traffic lights over there. Yeah, let's get rid of these over here. Those over there. There we go. And we don't need to fill this up too fast. We don't want to ruin the look of our city at all by building this too dense. Our little area over here. Once we get parking lots, I definitely want to add in some parking lots out here. Some more row housing has come up. I think we're just going to immediately bulldoze these into row housing there. Let's make sure that these all grow into the same size as well. And there we are. I think we continue this little catwalk look as we cross the street here. Why is it giving us that little issue? There we go. Get a little crosswalk going here too. Oh, let's remove the traffic lights from that. Oh, you can't. All right. Waiting for a hearse. So now we gotta try and think about where we want to put our larger buildings. Something like our death care, right? Cemetery. Very large asset we have here. I'll do something unique here. If I can try and pull it off. Editor, I need your help. Okay, I think I kind of like that. I'm thinking what we can do is we bring this whole road back over here and it connects over here. Now remember, what I want to try and go for is taking this small city that we were starting to develop here. Whoa, what has happened here? Oh dear. Got a bit of a flooding issue here. There we go. Taxation, medium density, education. We got some elementary schools, high schools. We got 4 expansion permits. We got 2 development points. Immediately, I'm looking at our development, and I want to get some parking areas. Okay, back to it. looking at getting some education in here. If you look at our elementary school, I feel like maybe a perfect spot to kind of plug it in right over here. That's wonderful. And our high school is going to be pretty massive. I think we're going to put this up on our hill over here. And kind of giving it a road out like this. I'm thinking that can work. We have to be aware of massive buildings that come with it. I don't think we're going to go ahead and plop the sports field in with it. But we can easily add that on. We can have the school library, right? I think that's going to be good. And then on top of this, let's go ahead and put in a little bit of row housing around our high school here. I'd love this to work for me here. Oh, it's only going to work back there, right? Yeah, I see. Because it's facing the front. So what we're going to do if we do something like that is we could just go with some regular housing around here. I think it would be a little better because the row housing isn't going to fit in very well. We can give ourselves a little catwalk to the back street here. I think would be good. So bucket paint all these in. Now come back over here. So what are we complaining about? Not enough customers. I'm thinking we want to start building up this area here. So immediately what I'm thinking about is putting in some medium density right here. City's upgrading. Let's go ahead and put those in. And maybe even coming in to there as well. There. And that feels a little bit better, doesn't it? We'll let that fill in. We're going to need to do some detailing here soon, get some more of the trees in. But for now, I think we're going to wrap this up. Give ourselves a light paintbrush. Oh, some trees. Throw some spruces in. We'll continue to build out there afterwards. But for today, I think we can say this is a decent frame to start our city with. I'm thoroughly enjoying Cities 2, and I can't wait to see where this is going to take us. This is, I'm pretty happy actually with this little network that we started here. We'll see how it grows and expands, and I want to keep this going, so this is going to turn into a city that's going to grow. Rather than just sprawl, I want to do something simple as this. We had housing here, let's upgrade it to medium density and see how this is going to kind of develop. Smash down some roads, I imagine we're going to see these homes kind of develop and do some maybe some row housing out here, right? I want to see how a city's going to grow rather than what I was used to in Cities 1 is where we just keep expanding and building rather than demolishing and letting a city kind of live and grow with you. Thank you for hanging out with me in my first stream of our Cities Skylines 2 build. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm excited to see where we're going to take this. We have lots of detailing to go with this. It's a bit of a short and sweet video. Maybe a little bit long, maybe a little bit short. We'll see how the edits are going to come down and turn this out. But wish you guys all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out.